Hi, this is Debbie Spence, and this is my intro video. Since we can't meet in person, I want to send you my video that's going to tell you a little bit about myself personally, a little bit about my business, so we can kind of get to know each other. I hope that you enjoy it, and I do look forward to communicating with you more. I've been a full-time real estate agent now for, I think, a little over 15 years. My entire adult life has been spent either as a real estate agent, mortgage loan officer, or an escrow officer with a title company. When I'm working, and yes, that involves a lot of times, 7 days a week, long days, long hours, real estate is my passion. So 15 years, yeah, it sounds like a long time that I've been doing the job, but honestly, it's not a job because I love what I do. Many times as a realtor, people ask me, why do I do what I do? I feel good about helping people. When I'm involved in a transaction, if I represent a seller or if I represent a buyer, it's as if I myself am negotiating the sale of my own home or the purchase of my own home. In fact, my tagline says it all. Real estate is my passion. I love helping people. I love being the person that I am that's involved in representing these people in such a fashion, like I said before, as if it's my own personal transaction. In fact, I'll give you an example, and this is an amazing example, but I used my title company skills and I reworked the HUD on my calculator based on the contract terms, and my seller is getting $3,400 more. She was so extremely excited. So the thing is, like in that particular case, so I asked several times this week to the title company, I wanted the breakdown of the maximum amount that my seller had agreed to pay towards the buyer closing costs. I reworked all the numbers. I remembered that we had put something in special provisions that basically saved this. Within 2 hours, I got the email back, a reapproved closing disclosure. So long story short, $3,400 extra for my seller. And the thing is, right now when I'm telling you this, the hair on my arm is raising. Once we had closed and funded, she told me, she said, Debbie, I have to tell you something. And I said, what's that? She said, when we see you coming as a salesperson, we say, oh no, she's coming to get the best deal for her clients. And then she went on to say, but Debbie, if I was buying or selling a home, there would be no other realtor I'd want to choose than you, because I know how well you negotiate. And I thought, I guess you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's just, I don't see being involved in a real estate transaction to do it any other way. If I represent you as a buyer, I expect to go in there and get you the best deal. If I've listed your home for sale, I'm going to fight tooth and nail and get you every last dollar or penny that we can. There's just not any other way. When I actually sit down and write down how long I've been doing this, the types of transactions I've been involved in, the hurdles that we've overcome in some of these transactions, the fact that I'm bilingual, at the end of the day, I realize, something? I do bring a lot of value to the table. But it just seems so simple because I love what I do. I tend to not give myself all of the credit where it's due. And I think that just comes from being a very humble person. Never want to be prideful or boastful, but I do want potential buyers and sellers to know how much value I truly do bring to the table. So I hope that they would consider me to represent them in their next transaction. I find that people, when they first meet me and we get involved in a transaction, of course they want to know a little bit about me as far as business, how long I've been doing it, what areas I serve. However, I also find that people want to know a little bit about myself personally. So a little bit about myself personally. I was originally born in La Jolla, California. We got here to Texas as fast as we could, so we're one of those transplanted Texans. People also like to know, what is it that I do for fun? Because I'm really not a workaholic. The things that I enjoy doing when I'm not working is I am very passionate about traveling. I have been very fortunate to go on many cruises. That's my favorite form of traveling. So I've been all through the Caribbean. I guess I've been to almost every island there. Carnival Cruise Lines and myself, we're best friends. So I love to travel. Each year I make plans for the different trips that we'll go on. For example, this year during spring break, we went to Cincinnati, Ohio. That was a very beautiful place. A lot of beautiful architecture and things to see there. This summer we went on a cruise to Cozumel. And then in November, we're going to go on a cruise for Thanksgiving tour. I am the single mom to one beautiful, precious daughter. Her name is Haley. She is 15 years old and she's a sophomore at Cinco Ranch High School. Sometimes people ask you, what is your big why? You know, why do you do the things that you do? And everybody that knows me, and many people that even just meet me after a few short moments, know my big why is my daughter, Haley. I'm very proud of her. She is why I do everything that I do. So since both my daughter and myself definitely do enjoy cooking, some of our best times are spent in the kitchen together, just preparing nice meals. Some of my friends say it's not normal kind of meals that you all eat. It's more like gourmet meals. But we probably just try something different every day and probably never eat the same thing twice. But we do enjoy our time in the kitchen together. So it's mother-daughter bonding time, but we're also cooking healthy, good, delicious meals for us and not spending time and money out in the restaurants. Some of the other things we enjoy doing together is just getting out and venturing around Houston, seeing and doing the things that are out there. Myself personally, here lately in the year of 2017, I have decided to make time in each of my days to get out there and do exercise. I love cycling classes. I enjoy getting out there and walking through my neighborhood on the trails, and then I enjoy doing strength training classes at Lifetime Fitness. As part of my workout routine, I've taken hold of better nutrition and eating habits for myself, reading labels and learning all about that. So I guess if I had to summarize it, I love to travel, love to cook, love learning and doing everything I can about health and fitness. And that's kind of where we're at, myself personally, my life in 2017. And I just look forward to how all of this is going to play into my life as I continue strengthening these great habits. Good.